Heaven, I'm in heaven, and my heart beats so that I can hardly speak. I seem to find the happiness I seek when we're out together dancing cheek to cheek. Oh, I love to climb the mountains and reach the highest peak, but nothing thrills me half as much as dancing cheek to cheek. Dance with me, I'll put my arms around you, we'll carry me through. Good afternoon from Yummy B TV. Wishing you all well today, sending loads of love to you as usual. Right, you've been asking for me. I'm not going to be too serious today, but I only like to base things. When people give fit people they think that can win this fight and that fight and all that, the experts with boxing, and they haven't met them in person, right? That's the way that they do it. They're better boxing experts than me with watching videos. But I don't think I'm too far behind. But I always like to know who the characters are and their personalities. And I go by more what I saw, because like we was talking yesterday, you could be the greatest fighter in the world. If you fear someone and you hesitate just before because you're worried that they're proper killers, they still got the boxing ability that are standing before you, and that hesitation means that the other lot have still got enough ability to knock you out when you hesitate. That's the way that I see it. That's the way that I know it after all those years. So today I do a fantasy crystal ball imagination of what I believe, with three great names from the past, three great names from the South, how I believe those fights will go. The only one out of the six that I've never seen fight, because I didn't have long enough around him when I was younger. The only time that I saw him was down the block, was one of them when he got punched on the sly when he wasn't looking. And then the other time I saw the exchanges with him and Bill the Bomb. Right, so I saw more of Bill the Bomb. Since I've been out, I've seen some more footage. People show me footage of Paul Sykes, so I'm going to base it on some of those things, some of the character differences, and what some of you refer to, and taking it all on board. But ultimately, I've seen them both, and I've seen them look at each other. I've seen I'm a good judge of character, but it doesn't mean that I'm right all the time, does it? So Bill the Great Bomb versus the greatest to ever come out of Yorkshire, Paul Sykes, match up in their late 30s. When I first set eyes on, when I saw them both during that stay in a local jail, right? So they agreed to fight, but they don't agree to fight on the street. They agree to fight in the ring, right? They walk to the ring, right? They size each other up. The referee is in between them both. Bill says, "Are you ready for this, Paul?" Paul Sykes says, "I'm always ready, Bill." And Bill laughs at him, right? So they know each other. We know this. Ding, ding. Round one. They come out. Paul, playing cagey, looks more athletic, fit. Bill looks like a big bear. Paul sticks a move, starts fiddling about. He looks a bit more quicker than Bill, if you get what I mean. Bill throws a couple of big ones, but Paul blocks them off and parries them and moves around the ring like with a more athletic state of mind and mannerisms. Bill the Bomb starts, when Paul Sykes starts to land with 1, 2, 3, 4 combinations, Bill the Bomb does the Ken Norton one that I've seen him do in jail, where he's doing that and doing that. So that shows me that Bill the Bomb knows that Paul Sykes is probably a slicker boxer than him, but I'm willing to bide my time. So this theme continues. Bill lands a couple of big ones, but Paul takes them. But, Bill seems to have the heavier hands, but Paul looks really sharp for 3 or 4 rounds. It's continuing the same theme. Paul Sykes is running away with it on points. They both, obviously, in their late 30s, are having late nights out. So are they conditioned properly? Only the Lord knows. This continues into the 6th round with Paul Sykes winning every round. But Bill the Bomb is beginning to go to the body. He likes it in close and it's trying to tire Paul Sykes out, which he is. He starts to push him off. Bill, as far as I know, has never been knocked on the floor in his ring days. I'm hearing, or I saw, Paul Sykes be stopped a couple of times during this age group difference into the middle of the 6th round. Paul Sykes is starting to get a little bit more tired, and bang, there's the bomb. Bill unloads with another big left hand, and the referee stops the fight. Sorry, lads, but I give my fantasy fight to the great Bill the Bomb. Right? So that's it. And Yorkshire's my second town. And we know this. Right? My second matchup is going to be Andy Shacks. Probably a bit unfair, this one, right? With Terry Dunstan. This one is not in the ring. It is on the landing in the cat A's, right? So they wake up in the morning, right? Terry, quiet, you all right? You all right, everyone, you all right? Not much conversation during that time from the great Terry Dunstan, who has boxed at European Championship level. I'm not sure about Andy Shacks' boxing pedigree, but from what I've seen, Andy Shacks is a great thinker in situations, and the fights I saw him have, they ended very quickly. Manchester and Liverpool used to say he's got a massive jaw, Yami, as well. A massive jaw, as in he can take blows. And the way that Andy Shacks is built, Terry Dunstan is about 3 inches taller. They get up in an argument. They've been behind Andy, you're right, lad. You're right, lad. Walk straight past Terry. This has been going on for a few days now. And Terry Dunstan is thinking, who is the guy? They don't like each other. And one morning, it kicks off. Andy Shacks rubs him up the wrong way with one of those jokes. Terry Dunstan doesn't get it. They call it on. Everybody's on the spur. Terry Dunstan comes in, goes, he takes off his top. Andy Shacks has got his vest on. Bigger thighs than Terry's, but shorter, like I said. Bang, they go in. Terry Dunstan, slick. Paul Sykes' build, leanish, still cut to ribbons. But I know Terry's powerful. But who do I pick here? It's not in the ring. I'm thinking, but Andy Shacks is an old fox. He might be able to find a way through, but I don't expect him to be Terry Dunstan. I'm thinking it's going to be messy. Ooh, Terry Dunstan flicks out a couple. Andy wants it inside. He lands a couple of blows. Terry's got a big jaw as well and can hold it. But Terry's landing the early blows. A few more blows. Better than Andy Shack, right? But Andy keeps plodding forward. He just looks like, hey, you're not hurting me. I can take them, lad. And da-da-da-da-da. This goes on and on and on for about 10 minutes. And everybody's witnessing it. They've both got cuts. They're both bleeding. They're both standing in the center wrestling. Andy Shacks, what a strong man. Terry just looks like, well, it looks like it's going to be a willpower thing. Who can stay in there the longest? It might even end up in tools. Andy might pick up one, but I haven't seen him do that before. Terry might pick up one. I've never seen him do that before. They're both natural fighters in the inside of the institutions. Everybody, Tomo, JG, all the London lot, we all stopped the fight and said, enough's enough. No one won. Again, a draw. I give that one. Right. Third matchup. My big brother from Manchester. My bestie, the love of my life, John G. The big man from Manchester. Character, personality, funny, lovable. Tony A, my other big brother. Right. A matchup of similar mindsets. Both serving life. Only this time, they've agreed to go into the ring to fight each other. Oh no, I don't want to be there. I know that they both know or both think I ain't losing in front of a big crowd. Are they mad? Well, John, I'm a bit quicker because I'm a little bit lighter. JG, I can always tie him up. I might be able to do him in the wrestle. Don't know, but I know one thing. He's a serious man, and history shows that. Tony A, JG, I like him, but I know this is not going to end well, so I'm going to have to pull out all the stops on this one. And Tony, what if I lose in front of a big crowd? I ain't going to have all that. You're mad. Will my soul be able to take that? They both would have thought, in my opinion, think the same way. So they get up to the ring. Both their faces are serious. They both got their plans in their mind. They go through the ropes underneath the both of them. They go in with their gowns into the ring. They both looking at each other. You all right, JG? Yeah, TA, I'm all right. You all right, lad? Yeah, mate. All right. Let's get ready to rumble. They both go into their pockets as the bell rings, and both of them end up killing each other. Because why? When two killers fight, no one wins. Sending loads of love to you. I'm going to do the real one soon. Don't worry. Just happy.